আসছে কিপু? হ্যালো,
এখনো তো ঢোকেনি।
আসছে কি? ঠিক আছে, ঠিক আছে। এখন কি লাইভ আছে?
লাইভ 1 মিনিট 2 সেকেন্ড দেখাচ্ছে।
ওকে। Hola, buenos días, señor Kibu.
Hola.
Buenos días.
¿Cómo están?
Muy bien. Qué sorpresa.
Muy bien. Dándote la bienvenida al octavo cumpleaños de JRSM. En español, el color de la vida es verde y granate.
Ah,
We are basically a small fan club of Mohun Bagan, like the club you coached like 1 year back. So this, we have a small birthday presentation for you. Like another host, Orko, will show it to you. Orko, over to
হ্যালো,
you.
11টা দোষী ছেলে জিতে নিল প্রাণ, সবুজ মেরুন রোয়াবিতে শিরায় শিরায় গান, মাঠঘাট থেকে থ্রু ধরে ওই ডিফেন্স সেরা পাস, পড়শি ক্লাবের শতবর্ষে সবুজ মেরুন রাজ। চ্যাম্পিয়ন, উই আর চ্যাম্পিয়ন, মোহনবাগান আবার চ্যাম্পিয়ন, চ্যাম্পিয়ন, আমরা চ্যাম্পিয়ন।
thank you very much.
হ্যালো
Muchas
কিবু স্যার।
gracias.
Thank you. Everything very much. How are you?
We are good here, and we wanted to ask, like, how do you feel about the video? Like, we just shown you, like, what's your initial reaction about it?
No, very, very, very nice. Remember the time, our time in Kolkata, time in Mohunbagan, and these moments that we were in our league after some years that Mohunbagan couldn't get the championship. So yes, very nice, very fun. Always we will.
And like one more thing, like as you know, like there is all over the world, like COVID pandemic is there. So how is the situation there in Poland? I hope you are right now in Poland. So how is the situation there? All good there?
Good. Quite good. But in Spain right now, but in Poland, we don't have too many cases active now, so we have
Oh,
people get
okay, okay,
Almost is normal life. Almost is normal life.
okay, okay.
In the closest mask, but in the streets without mask. For example, the league is completely normal with not completely normal because it's not possible that 100% of the supporters could the match, but almost 50%. Is I think we are recovering the normality step by step.
Okay. Yeah, even we saw in the La Liga as well, like few clubs are operating their stadiums with like around 50% or 25% of capacity of crowd in recent days.
Right.
Anyways,
In Poland, even more people. They are going to the stadiums. No, for example, I see even in first and second division, no, 15,000 people, 20,000 people. So it's quite good. Yeah, and even you feel in the streets that the reality is more reality than than 2 years ago. No, so we are recovering the normality.
yeah, yeah, that is good for everyone. And we are really happy to see you, like you both are safe, right? Safe. That is really good.
Yes,
And
thank
one more thing we wanted to ask, like, as being a Mohun Bagan supporter, it's quite special for you, like the campaign you coached and helped us winning the I League. So we saw, like, under your coaching, several young players, like you remember Shubho Ghosh or Sheikh Sahil, or like those players perform really well. So what was your like mindset to train those young players who were basically rookie then? So we wanted to know your opinion or thoughts on that.
Okay, first of all, I remember that when uh, we had even with first of all with Ranka uh, uh, with the police, the enjoy was that I wanted to have in the first preseason the best junior, because always in every team in the world there are good in each academy. But I wanted to train with them to see if they were to be in the first team. Then they started 6 players started the preseason with us. Not only Sila and Subogos, also Deep, Saha, Kiana City, um, uh, um, Kumar, and Surab Das, no, and also they were in the preseason in in Goa. They were in Goa.
Okay, yeah, yeah,
They
correct.
playing some friendly games with us, and I noticed some of them. No, all 6 they were able to be in the team, but we have no place for all of them because we have between 20 and 30 players. Yet they stay 4: Subogos, stay Sahil, Deep Saha, and Kiyan City with us, and three of them. Uh, they played that season with us. Of course, still more minutes, but also Subogos had an important role, and Nasiri also showed that he can be, and he's going to be a good player because he has good abilities. And also, I remember that he made his debut against Bay.
Okay, really nice to hear that. And I have one more question for you. Like previously, like before the I League campaign, you coached in Kolkata League and Durant Cup as well. Like although under your coaching, the team performed like over the positional type of football, and overall performance was good. But maybe somehow the expected result, the brand of football you were like instructing, it was not coming. Result as per that, it was not coming. But then what did you change before the I League? So it helped the team, and team was really instrumental in almost every matches they played. Even grab the 3 points.
Mhm.
Anything about mindset or strategy or anything?
Well, I think that that time of Calcutta League and Durand Cup were very important to. We were style of game, we were a new team. I remember that we only in there we Sankar Roy,
Yes,
few players stay from year before. So we started with a new team, new foreigners, new style. So we need time. Uh, in that time, and also the style of game is more difficult. I mean, it's more if you want to be a proactive team, you want to control
yes,
the game through the ball and to have the ball, pressing, etc. You need time to develop this style of your
yes, yes, yes.
game. No, so for us, for me, a key aspect in terms of win the league was to have 20 official games before, no, because we had 10 games in Calcutta, 5 in we. games in six tournament. Before the season, for the league, sorry, we have 20 games, and it was very important. And also, we have very good in Calcutta League and Duran Cup and Sheikh Kamal. I remember the game that in Calcutta League that we played with East Bengal. I think it was a draw, but I think we were better team than them.
Yes, exactly.
The semi-final against Real Kashmir.
Yeah.
Time Kamal. The game that we played the host team in Bangladesh. So we have good games. We develop our style. It was also important time for us to know the players, because you need to know the players not only in the training ground, but in the matches is more important, and that's why we could perform well in the league.
Nice. Really nice to hear that. And Kibu sir, like we have another question for you. That is like in that campaign, like in the Indian players, which player impressed you the most in maybe in the training or in the main match performance?
You mean in our team?
Yeah, which player impressed you the most among the Indian players?
We had very good players. For Asutosh Mehta
Yes.
performed fantastic during the whole season. Gurjinder Kumar, very good captain. Darachandra, with his experience, helped us very much. All the goalkeepers, starting with Shilton Paul, so it,
Hello, Kibu sir, are you here? Able to hear us? Hello.
নেটওয়ার্ক ডিস্টার্বিং হচ্ছে মনে হয় এখন।
হ্যাঁ, আটকেছে। পুরো আটকেছে।
ওনাকে বলা একবার নেটওয়ার্কটা চেক করে একবার রিজয়েন করতে।
চ্যাট করে কেউ মেসেজ করো, কে কন্ট্যাক্ট করেছে তাকে বলতে হবে।
রিবুদা নাকি?
ইউজাই তো করেছে, বাট এখানে চ্যাট করে দেওয়া যাবে তো তাকে। আমি এখানে লিখলে সবাই দেখতে পাবে তো?
এক সেকেন্ড।
হ্যাঁ, একবার করো।
দেখো তো দেখতে পাচ্ছ কিনা, বা সে দেখতে পাচ্ছে কিনা ব্যাপার।
প্লিজ স্যার রিজয়েন। তুমি করেছো সন্দীপ বল।
আমি করেছি, বাট সে যদি ডিসকানেক্ট হয়ে থাকে সে দেখতে পাবে না। তাকে আবার
একবার
লিংক পাঠিয়ে জয়েন করতে বলতে হবে।
হ্যাঁ, একবার কেউ একজন করো তাহলে।
আমার কাছে তো লিংক মানে ইয়ে নেই, কন্ট্যাক্ট নেই।
কে কন্ট্যাক্ট তাহলে করেছিল কে?
রিবুদাকে একবার কন্ট্যাক্ট করা যাবে না? রিবুদাকে একবার কন্ট্যাক্ট করা যাবে না?
আমি মেসেজ
কেউ একজন
করছি।
তাহলে হ্যাঁ, ওকে
করো।
বলেছে।
ঠিক আছে।
আচ্ছা, তো কি স্যার ঢুকে গেলে আবার আমরা শুরু করবো পরপর, বাট আমরা আমাদের টক কন্টিনিউ করে যাই, কারণ
হ্যাঁ, ওটা
লাইভ
কন্টিনিউ
চলছে এবং সবাই দেখছে। তো তারপর
আমরা এরকম ভাবে আমরা এরকম এগিয়ে নিয়ে যেতে পারি আমাদের যে পুরনো স্মৃতি, যে 2019-20 সিজনে আমরা যেরকম চ্যাম্পিয়ন হয়েছিলাম, তার যে একটা ফিলিংস, মানে ব্যাপারটাকে কিরকম ভাবে ডেসক্রাইব করা যেতে পারে, যে আমরা ডিউ টু প্যান্ডামিক সিচুয়েশন আমরা কিন্তু পয়েন্ট টেবিলে সবার থেকে একটা সোশ্যাল ডিস্টেন্সিং নিয়েই আমরা সেখান থেকে চ্যাম্পিয়ন হই। আমরা সেই হিসেবে
হ্যাঁ,
একটা ব্লেসড, এই জায়গাটাকে আমরা
এটা
আমরা তুলে ধরতে পারি।
অবশ্যই, মানে এই
11টা দোষী ছেলে জিতে নিল প্রাণ, সবুজ মেরুন রোয়াবিতে শিরায় শিরায় গান, মাঝমাঠ থেকে থ্রু ধরে ওই ডিফেন্স সেরা পাস, পড়শি ক্লাবের শতবর্ষে সবুজ মেরুন রাজ। চ্যাম্পিয়ন, উই আর চ্যাম্পিয়ন, মোহনবাগান আবার চ্যাম্পিয়ন, চ্যাম্পিয়ন, আমরা চ্যাম্পিয়ন।
হ্যাঁ, এই সন্ধ্যাটা আমার কাছে, আমার মতো সবার মতো আমার কাছে খুবই স্পেশাল ছিল, কিন্তু আরো বড় কারণ ছিল যে আমি আই লিগের মাঝামাঝি সময় চলে আসি, আই লিগের মাঝামাঝি অব্দি খেলা দেখি, প্রত্যেকটা ম্যাচে মাঠে যাই, ইভেন আমার মধ্যে দে কানেক্টেড
আমাদের
এগেন।
কিবু স্যার জয়েন করেছেন, কিবু স্যার জয়েন করেছেন, আমরা
Welcome back.
আবার কন্টিনিউ
Welcome
করব।
back, Shibu.
Hello.
ওয়েলকাম ব্যাক স্যার টু আওয়ার শো এগেন। সো
হ্যালো।
মৃগাঙ্ক, ইউ ক্যান কন্টিনিউ।
হ্যাঁ
Where is
হ্যাঁ,
that?
মৃগাঙ্ক
Okay.
কন্টিনিউ।
Us?
Yeah. So the Shibu sir, the question was like, which Indian player, like according to your thoughts or opinion, like impressed you the most in that campaign?
Well, I think that some of them. I was talking about also Sank a very important role. Sahil was very important. And I remember that in the junior level he played as central defender, but I saw that professional football he could characteristics he can play better central midfield. Very good player, very cool. Very good. Suhair player and Subagos. No, Subagos was very important in some moments. I cannot. I don't want to forget any name, no, because the whole team was fantastic. No, Silton Roy, Devjit, Chandra, Batoto, Chulova, Itbagui, Silton da Silva, Brito, etc. Romario.
Everyone performed super nice. So
But anyone like specific, like if you have to select just only one person, then
You know, football is a sport.
yeah, yeah.
The most important player in the team is the team. So everyone
Yeah, that is correct.
important.
Yeah, we really appreciate your like thought on this. Although we were expecting like any specific answer, like anyone's name, but then we really love your answer. Now over to you, Shontiponda.
Hello sir, hello ma'am,
Hello.
and
Good.
thank you so much for giving your precious time to our in our birthday celebration, because it's our 8th birthday and we are really thankful to you for making our birthday more beautiful.
happy anniversary.
So thank
Very
you. I have some like specific questions to both of you. Like, maybe you spend a very little time in Kolkata. So what was the best moments for you two? like you spent good time in Kolkata. So which was more memorable for you that you never want to forget in your life?
There were so many. We in general, I will never forget this experience of our life. So we really enjoyed our time. First of all, the great welcome on the he received on the airport was amazing. So since the very beginning, the experience was just amazing.
We felt very comfortable in Kolkata. Very, the people was very well with us. I felt fantastic. I felt fantastic. As Kasia says, we will not forget not only these moments that, of course, we are not going to remember. No, for example, first days in Kolkata, the great moments, for example, the derby, or when we won the league, but the day by day, every day was very good to go to the training ground to see how the team was working, to meet the supporters, to be with the people, with the members of the club. So for sure was a fantastic season.
Yes, that season was so memorable for us also because it was a long time. Like after a long time, we won the I League. Maybe it was like just 4 or 5 years, but still it was so long for us because every supporter wants to see their team lifting that trophy every year, and you people just made like happy the Mohun Bagan supporters. Like that's I think you know also that many supporters and other people they make so many songs for you and team to support you in the gallery. I hope if you if we wish actually to make the translation for you from our Bengali to your Spanish, so you can understand okay what was that. But yes, it was a really good time. So can we hope you to see you guys again in Kolkata?
Sure. We would like to come back to India, to come back to Kolkata. In fact, last year after the season, we came back to Kolkata from some days for 5 to see our friends in Kolkata, to see the people again, and was fantastic. And of course, now we are in Poland because I'm a football coach, and we are leading a new team, a new club here. But also, of course, we would like to come back to India because we have very good memories.
I feel
Uh,
comfortable here. We
uh,
enjoy a lot. We enjoy staying
and
in
we
India.
That is really nice.
So, sir, there is one question from one of our Mohun Bagan supporter that you have coached Mohun Bagan, you have coached Kerala Blasters.
Mhm.
So, which club you think it was better for you, and you was more comfortable, and more supporters were more like fantastic for you? Which place do you think?
Well, you know that I felt fantastic, and I felt very well in Kolkata. Uh, I don't want to say, of course, I will always be grateful to Mohun Bagan because they gave me the opportunity to train in India. They gave me the opportunity to train this historical team, and the results were fantastic. But also, I'm grateful to Kerala Blaster supporters that they 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 support us.
Did their best in this
Yes,
because the
every day.
conditions were so different
No,
also. So
last season the conditions because of the COVID were difficult. I was the head coach of Kerala Blasters. I didn't I never been in Kerala, so it's very. We were in Goa in a bio bubble, and it was not easy to
It's
handle.
not that to meet fans also.
Even we were like every team from training ground to hotel to training ground, and it was not normal life, no. So it was completely different situation. But I'm very grateful to both clubs, both teams, and
The
So, sir,
transform.
there is a question like you have were there both in Kolkata and in Kerala as well. So, like which place, like in terms of staying in the short time span, like you
Mri-
like more?
Mriganko,
sorry.
hello.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah.
We have already asked this question.
No, in terms of staying or like you
Okay,
like the
in some of
environment,
We haven't been in.
environment wise.
This is the thing. Yeah.
We were
okay.
we were we we like very much India, no. For example, our time in Goa, then we were. I remember perfectly our president with Mohun Bagan in Goa was fantastic. We were days there in Goa was fantastic, and last season we were the whole season there. No? So Goa is fantastic place. In Kolkata, we felt like at home with all the people in the town, in the city. Uh, enormous city, very big city, and
Very noisy.
very noisy. Yes, also,
Very busy.
and
Yes.
we could
Yeah,
we could
that's the craziness of Kolkata fans actually.
Yes.
and we couldn't be in Kerala because of the COVID.
Yeah. And Kibu
Yes.
sir, there is one question for you, like regarding the fans and their madness. Like as you have already witnessed the madness of Kolkata fans, and Mohun Bagan fans, or the rival East Bengal fans as well. So, like, how do you differentiate, like, with those fans, means the Indian fans and the outside world fans, like in Spain or in Poland? Like, how is the craziness there? Like the same or different?
You know, in Kolkata is like the oceans are very very the people is crazy about football, especially about derby. I remember that we have 2 weeks before the derby, have 2 games before, and everyone were talking about the derby and say, hey, we have 2 matches before, we have to, and we play every game. We play for 3 points. The against the East Bengal is very, very, very important. Uh, the atmosphere in the stadium is amazing in the derby, you know, between Mohun Bagan is to leave. I remember that I told to the players that you are a football player and you are a football coach to leave this kind of play
Yes.
games, and was fantastic, you know. And if even if you are playing the game and you can win the game, is amazing.
Really nice.
Fans in
So
Spain, a very characteristic thing is also that they come like all family with the kids, with grandma, with everyone. And in Poland, are like very normally we Polish people are more negative, so we always judge from criticize. But all in all,
Okay.
much also in Poland. And Indian
so so like from this question, I have one question in my mind. Like you two are coming from a place where world's one of the best El Clasico is happening.
Mhm.
Like we have many fans of Barcelona and Real Madrid. So from coming from that place, you are coming to Kolkata and seeing the Kolkata derby. So how much difference you felt between that Spanish El Clasico and Kolkata derby?
The main difference is that in a Clásico, there are from different cities, even different regions, uh,
Yes.
Yes.
and in Kolkata is from the same city.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even there are people in the same family. There are people from one club and from another club, no?
Yes.
So
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's like, you know, for example, if you win the match, you win the derby, the next day is
Mm.
like because you are it and you see the people of the other club and you want them. You know what I mean? It's this rivalry is
Yes.
more. And you can live the rivalry daily because you are living with these people during every day, no. But in El Clásico, of course, it's rivalry, but you are walking in Madrid and you are not watching the Barcelona fans, no,
That's
every
a
day.
Yes.
Yes.
That is
So
true.
it's like in case of as you said that from same family, different family members are supporting different clubs. Yes, that's true. Like I can give you one example in my family. Like my entire family from father's side, mother's side, all of them are East Bengal supporters. But
Really,
I am the only person in my entire family who is Mohun Bagan. Like from the
you
very
are.
beginning.
I don't. I'm not going to say the black sheep. You are the white sheep in your family, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
even like in my village or my city, like whenever there is a match of Mohun Bagan, I'm just wearing my jersey and going to station to catch the train. So the way I am taking, that's entirely East Bengal. Like always the flags are hosting, and in between I am the only guy who is wearing a green maroon jersey and going to the, so it's like really kind of adventure we can see. Like they always say, "Oh, this guy is going to see the match." If we lose, then I am like very proud. Yes, we won. But it's like if a draw or lose, like I just want, okay, I can go home very early. It's like just for fun. Like people will make fun and happy. So yes, these things are there in Kolkata football. And after during COVID, we actually miss a lot. Like it's a very long time we did not go to the ground and watching the match, and especially we shout for like Joy Mohon Bagan. These things are like we are missing a lot.
the most
What?
important thing is to enjoy.
Yes, to
Yeah.
enjoy. Right.
Yes,
What about Calcutta League? Now the Calcutta League is taking
yes,
the
it started. It started.
but is Bengal and Mohun Bagan they are going to play in Calcutta
No,
League?
no,
I
there's
don't
still.
think.
I don't think because Mohon Bagan is not playing like as much we heard from the officials. And for East Bengal situation, it's like their name is there, but it's still hanging situation. Like we actually don't know that whether East Bengal and Mohon Bagan are going to play or not.
I think it's a shame because I think uh, that Mohun Bagan should play, no, the Calcutta League.
Yes.
Yes, yes. We also hope like every year that we will play, but unfortunately, we actually don't know the reason why we are not playing. Because when the fixtures came in the beginning, that time East Bengal, Mohun Bagan were there in the list. But after the revised fixture, we saw there is no name, and we actually don't know why.
And Duran Cup.
Duran Cup, it's still pending. I think after Calcutta League, they will like release the fixture. Because
Okay.
of COVID, actually everything is very delayed.
How is the
Because in
situation
your
in Kolkata about COVID?
COVID, like in Kolkata, situations are not good enough. Like problems are still there, and cases are increasing sometime and decreasing. But one good thing is that vaccination is started, so people are getting vaccines in large. And but the population of India is really high, so it
Mhm.
will take really a long time to get the vaccine. But still, here things are like people are actually okay with now COVID. They just thought, okay, COVID will be there, but we have to go outside, we have to do our job. So it's just like our friend nowadays.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Everyone still trying to avoid the difficult situation, right? The situation where you can.
yes,
Yes.
especially in so many places, it's difficult. Like 6 months back, it was so like bad. Like we saw in other places that they have a very hard time, and we had also. But we hope
Yes.
that we will come back to football ground very soon. to cheer
Yes.
our club and all those things. So
For
there is a question from one of our members, Somobroto. He asked that Durga Puja is the biggest festival of Bengalis. So do you miss that?
Or do you
Yes,
have any experience of it
I
you might
I
share?
I miss the way of life that you have in India. You are celebrating every day, every holiday. You know, the Durga Puja, Holi, and these kind of things. No, and it's very nice that you are celebrating every day. Not every day, but every year, and celebrating the good moments. No,
Yes.
um, really, I missing the day by in India. No, it's I remember that we started very soon because we trained at 7:30 in the morning, and I remember that we took advantage of the whole day. You know, we were every day we have a lot of things to do, and the day by day in Kolkata were very productive and very nice.
Yes.
Yes.
Like Ibu sir,
So
like I have a question for you. Like that is the question I wanted to ask you for a long time. That is when you came to India. So the climate of India, basically Kolkata, is quite different than Spain or Poland. So how do you adjust it in that scenario? Do you had any mental preparation, or did you just adjust it after coming to India?
Was more physical preparation, because for us it was very hot and the humidity,
I love
especially.
it.
Yes, yes, exactly, exactly.
I love
she,
it.
she loves it. But for me, for example, there were days in Calcutta League that some games that we play at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, for me was
yes,
very difficult. Not only for the Spanish players, were extremely difficult playing
Yes,
these conditions. But even if for us to be there was very difficult. I tell you I I tell you one thing.
yeah, please.
Before I never used cap.
Oh,
No,
okay.
okay,
and after that I'm using cap every day.
You
Now
Yeah,
I
yes.
took off, took off my cap to be in the interview with you because
I
but I
asked you
was
like
I
take
was
off
with my
this.
cap because with cap it was impossible to live there, no, to train because this the, the sensation is that you have the sun right now here, no,
Yes, 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 yes.
and but it was okay. Then when you have the habit of this weather is fantastic. A lot of sun, lot of light every day.
Yes,
Good
yes.
weather. Good weather for me was very fun in January when we
Oh,
play,
okay.
yes,
when for me was fantastic weather with 19-20 degrees. I was in
Yes,
short training,
yes,
and the people, with hat, with gloves, with
And
yes.
for us it's
with with,
summer.
with, with with a scarf and
yes, yes, yes. That is a like
And
very big tradition for us. Like it, whether it is summer or winter, if we are going to watch Mohun Bagan on the field, that those things are very much necessary for us. It's just
Mhm.
to like we try our best. Like as we know that we say that supporters are the 12th man of the team. So we just try like our best to support them. And like we are talking about the festival, so like for us the biggest festival is when Mohun Bagan is playing on the ground. There is
Yes,
no other big festival for us. Even like there are so many people outside the country. They are staying, but still they have different time zone. But still they will find any option in phone or laptop anywhere. They will keep the time to watch the match, whether it is night 1 a.m. or any time. If even though uh, I work in my place, and if there is match which is not matching to my time zone, if their work is there also, I will just leave the work and I will just open the my computer and see the match. Like if my teacher is coming, I will just minimize it, but when he is going again, I will watch the match, because we cannot do it's like I talk with so many people like who are going to field every match, and when they cannot go, they're outside for their work and cannot go for match 1 years or 2 years. It's really difficult for them, because they also want to shout, because they know how to chant, how to support, how to like dance and all those things. It's really difficult for those people who are staying outside just seeing Mohun Bagan on the television.
Yes, exactly.
It's a lot of joy, right?
Yes,
Yes,
as I
yes,
told you, it's
exactly.
our biggest festival when like Fran Gonzalez is scoring a goal and coming to us on the
Oh,
barricade.
yeah, you
Yeah.
guys.
Those are like, yes, those were the like very small, precious moments we had under you, because we went to see your first day training session,
Mm-hmm.
and like, we're very joyful when like you gave something new to Mohun Bagan. That's true. Even
Oh,
after
Yes.
Durand Cup final, we lost to I think Gokulam FC. Before
Yes.
then, we went to Bangladesh and we lost in the semi-final, I guess. Yes. So here
Semi-final.
my question is, how did you motivate players after two lost in major tournaments before I League?
I think first of all the fan motivates. I must say that sometimes he was at home like we have to win this because the fans they are waiting for this game so much. We have to do this. So the fans motivate
Okay.
them so for sure.
Yes, yes, yes. True, 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 true. The you motivate us very much. Um, you know, for example, the Duran Cup in that time, perhaps we were not uh, completely prepared
Hmm.
to in terms of tactically. No, we need more time. It was important to perhaps it was important to lose this final in order to win the league, because
Yes.
league we were much better than Gokulam Kerala.
Yes.
In that time, Gokulam Kerala perhaps were better informed physically even, no? And
Yes.
then
Yes.
in
Yes.
uh,
Henry was playing there.
yes, and even we, I think that that match was very tight, very even. Everything could win that game. And in Bangladesh, we play against a team from Malaysia with very good players,
Yes.
very tight. Also, we made some mistakes back. And there were very important games in order to get objective that was to win the. Uh, I know that in Mohumbagan, you want to win every tournament, but
Yes.
but that time in in Calcutta League, in Duran Cup, in Calcutta League, second place in Duran Cup, also second
Yes.
place, semifinals in in Bangladesh was
Yes.
important in order to then be prepared and win the league.
Yes. Yes. That's like it was amazing. Like when Papa scored the goal for us, it was like we were just waiting when the goal will come. And I remember it's 80th minute, he just scored from the like I think one of the best pass we have seen in our life, because that was the like he sent the pass and he scored the goal. It was like yes, Baitia. And yes, we are asked want to ask you something. Like one of the member asked that many small nations are there who have a very good soccer football team, and they are developing very much. But India having a huge population for 13 billions, but still we have a very much problem in the big stage. Well, Team India is playing in the big stage, the results are not like very good, or we are losing, or we are having draw from the with the teams having less rank than us, they're behind us. So what do you think, why this, like we have a big population, still we don't have proper 16 or 17 players, or if we have also they cannot perform properly? What do you think about this, why these problems are?
I think that now in the last years, the academies of the main clubs, they are working better. For me, is the key aspect to work well with the boys. And then when these boys are senior players, or they are the last junior level, then they are well prepared to play in professional football. For me, they are well prepared. I mean, technically, tactically, mentally, physically. This is very important, and also to have a normal season. I mean, in India, normally you are playing 6 months. All over the
Yes.
world, the players are playing months. So if we want to be better in Indian football, at least the season should be 10 months, 10 months, 11 months. Because
Yes.
in my example, last season, there were players that they play 5, 6 months, that they had 5, 6 months holidays. Because
Yes.
training individually is not football. Football is with teammates, with opponents, with ball, a space to attack, space to defend, score. And
Everything.
you can train individually in the gym, but also like but you are a football player. A football player is a team sport. It's not an individual sport. So for me,
That's correct.
the main aspect is first, to have a season for me was fantastic, to have different competitions. I mean, Calcutta League, Duran Cup, this tournament in Bangladesh, High League. If there is Super Cup, even better. No, now is the Super League. So, so I think the Indian Football Federation to think about it. And, because there are players that they are playing 18 matches a year,
Yes.
18. And for example, Pedri from Barcelona last season
Yes.
played
Yes.
the difference. I
Yes.
know,
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
but this season that I was in Mohun Bagan, we played 36 official matches. 36. Last
Yes.
season,
Yes.
last season in Super League only 20. In
20.
high
Yes.
season only 15 games.
Yeah.
So it's and you are improving and you are playing football games.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, sir, here I have one, like I'm curious to know one thing. Like, you have a coaching time in I League for Mohun Bagan, and you have coached Kerala Blasters in Indian Super League. So, like, which tournament you think is better? You felt better for making new footballers, like junior footballers? Is I
I
League, like, according to you, I League is giving like better junior players, or Indian Super League is giving better junior players? What do you feel in your 2 years coaching here? Like
Mhm.
in
I think to give chances is not important. The league, the level of the league is the level of the player, and give opportunity to them. No, uh, I think that now we cannot compare both competitions. But at that time, 2 seasons ago, I League were Mohun Bagan and East Bengal,
Yes.
yes,
and I League was, with all the respect to the team now, was much better. The level of the teams was much better because Mohun Bagan and East Bengal were there. And now Mohun Bagan is 80K is together with the match with 80K, and the 80K Mohun Bagan is in Super League, and East Bengal also is in Super League. So the level is better in Super League, and it's a little bit is not as better as it was in I League. But I think that both competitions you can play with young players, because if the young players, not because they are young,
Okay.
they are good. It's not
Yes.
be young; it's a question to be good. I don't. When I was, I have a team. I don't. If they have 18 years or 35. For me, is the quality and what they are giving to the team.
Yes, that's
Okay.
true.
Okay.
Actually, giving opportunity to the and young players is I think, the key factor for getting success. Okay, sir, we will not take much more time. We just have some few rapid fire questions to you. So it's like Kolkata or Kochi?
Kolkata.
Me too.
Thank you.
I don't know.
Kolkata.
I was in Kolkata. Kolkata is a fantastic city.
And fans of Kolkata Derby or fans of El Clasico?
Kolkata Derby, of course.
Okay. And favorite place you visited in Kolkata?
Favorite place? Well, what?
Next, Memorial. Oh, stadium.
Par
Salt Lake
Street,
Stadium.
Par Street, Salt Lake, Mohumbagan, training ground.
Great to hear. And favorite Bengali dish you have tried? Bengali food?
Bengali dish.
We're not sure which one is especially Bengali,
Bengali.
but we like
we,
Indian food so
we like
much.
very much Indian food, no?
Okay.
I remember very nice this chicken stew that we ate in Mohumbagan canteen.
Yes, that is
Oh.
actually
Okay.
we love very much. And there is a question, like this question actually all of the Mohun Bagan supporters want to ask both of you. If you get one more chance to come to coach Mohun Bagan, will you come again?
I would.
Of course, now I have a team that I'm very happy to club, the new team with the in Poland again with the fantastic city, fantastic club. But of course, I would like in the future to come back to India. Or back
Okay, then next is Mohun Bagan or ATK Mohun Bagan?
to Mohumbagan.
For us, Mahumbagan new
Yes,
Mahumbagan.
we only knew me.
But we respect and
No,
same for our fans and
Of course, no,
for sure.
but
what we lived was Mahumbagan.
what we live was Mohumbagan, yes.
Yes, and Salt Lake Stadium or Mohun Bagan ground? Which place you like to play more?
You know, the 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 pitch. I mean, the lawn was better that time in Salt Lake, no. And for example, that in the derby was amazing in Salt Lake Stadium, but Mohumbagan training ground,
It's like familiar.
yes, is
Yeah.
the place that we were today. So Mohumbagan training ground.
Yes. Okay, now we will like to share some old memories, and we
Okay,
just want to ask you whether you remember or not. So,
okay.
Mriganko, can you just tell them to show the photos one by one?
Yeah, sure. Just give me a second.
In between, I will ask you one question that someone asked one of the supporter that if you have a chance to coach Indian national team, would you like to come?
I didn't think about it, but for sure I would like to come back to India. It was a fantastic privilege and and an honor, of course.
Okay, here now this Ribuda is here and he will share some pictures
Okay,
and I will ask whether you remembered the moment or not.
perfect.
So
But we cannot see this clearly, you know.
It's
Wait,
true.
wait a second, please.
Ribuda right side e karo.
If you can put it on a large screen because we cannot see it correctly.
Ribuda screen share karo. Okay, he will just share the screen for you. It will be better. Yes.
Please,
Okay.
let's try.
So Mriganko, do you have any question? So you can just ask meanwhile. Okay, one more thing I will
Yeah,
like to say before he is starting that I
yeah.
think he already introduced everything and he is a very big fan of Spanish football. Like he once he told me he wants to do some job related to sports, like getting the sports certificate and like managing the team and all those things. So he has a very much good interest in that.
Okay.
And actually, in my friends, I saw first time someone who is telling that I want to do something in sports, especially on football, like that. So actually, the problem is now they are unable to share the screen. So
Okay.
Mriganko, just tell them to show the picture properly.
Okay, okay. Just one second.
Just tell them to show the picture properly, because these are the some good memories we have with you. So
Okay.
we just want to recall the memory and see. Just tell them to show the picture properly.
Yeah, just one second, please.
Yes.
Sam presented the video in the beginning, so we could see the whole screen. Because now,
Yes, I think there is some technical problem. They're unable to share the photos right now on the screen. But I hope the way they will show you now, you will understand clearly.
Okay.
Yeah, in between, I wanted to ask you, like, Kibu sir, like, very recently, the Copa America tournament has just got finished. Even the Euro Cup just got finished. So, I hope like you watched the games, like despite the difference of the time zones. So, what's your thought on that?
I think the uh, I watch more the Euro Cup than the Copa America because
Okay, okay.
playing and also Poland was playing, etc.
Yes,
And a very good tournament. Spain played really well with a very young team, and we were even better finals against Italy. But I think in the whole tournament, Italy was the best team. No, so it was well deserved championship for Italy. Even I was thinking that in the final, playing in Wembley, England could win against Italy. No, but very happy to see that we in a Spanish team, a Spanish national team is keeping the style, is keeping the philosophy, is playing with new players, and we are very
yes,
competitive.
and also your
Yes,
players
yes.
play.
and also some players
Yeah.
that I were playing. No,
And just one more thing in reference to that, like when the match happened between like Spain and Poland, like which team did you support?
Spain, of course, Spain,
Oh, of
Spain.
course.
Okay, okay, okay.
Oh, it was a
So
draw.
one more.
Very happy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Nice to hear that. And one more thing I wanted to know, like in this campaign, like Euro Cup campaign, Luis Enrique didn't keep Sergio Ramos, Dani Carvajal, and likes of several other important
Okay,
players.
Mriganko, I will like to
I,
interrupt you. Sir, do you
yeah,
remember
please.
this picture?
Yes, yes, I see. I remember, but I don't remember where it took place. It was in Mohammedan training ground or was in
It was in Mohun Bagan training ground.
Yeah.
training. Uh-huh. Yes, yes. You, thank- all all these remembers. Yes, with
Memories.
me, with memories with me. Yes, thank you very much.
So you remembered the thing. Is it was a fantastic time. And actually, did you see like it was like we were also like thinking, yes, the next picture.
I
Ah,
it
remember. I
was
remember. Yes, yes, yes.
I
This
received it
is
for
in
New Year Eve. Yeah, for
yes,
New
this
Year
is
Eve, yes, yes, exactly.
in Salt Lake City,
Sunday.
right?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
Salt
yes,
Lake City.
Salt Lake, yeah, the
No,
grounds,
no, the
Salt
ground,
Lake
training
grounds.
ground, no? Okay, okay,
yes.
yes,
And
we
It's
Like
amazing.
remember.
we were waiting for a long time that when it will finish, and we just decided whatever happens, it is 9 p.m., 10 p.m. We will just give. We'll wish you for New Year because after that we had a match. I did not remember
yes,
exactly, but there was a crucial match for us before that.
5,
yeah,
5
of
of
the I League
January
game.
in Kashmir. We were traveling to Kashmir, and
Yes,
it was
Yes,
we went to zero, and it was snowing there in Kashmir.
yes,
Yeah.
So long time.
Yes,
Yes, so
yes, yes, yes. Was
faster
the
waiting.
5th? We played 5th of January. Yes.
yes. And actually, we were so much worried because in previous years we saw when Mohun Bagan went to play with South China FC in China. Their temperature was almost near around 6 degree, and it was like we can watch the players were so tired. Like it was in like say 6, 7, 8 years before. And so when team went to Real Kashmir, we were actually thinking that Kashmir is also cold like that, and snowfall was there. How like they are going to manage? But actually, we were shocked by seeing how Mohun Bagan played in Real Kashmir.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it was
Yes,
beautiful.
we play well. We deserve to win. We score. I remember
Yes,
one goal, Joseph Abeiti, another goal,
yes,
Nondaman
Yes,
out. No, and it was 1 degree or 2 degrees. I remember.
yes, yes. The players were
yes.
taking snow
Oh yes, no.
next to the hotel. So
Yes, because in fact, from Kolkata, also some of the supporters from Kolkata, they just went in the morning, stayed in the state outside the stadium, watched the match, and came back at night.
yeah, so nice,
Mm-hmm.
amazing.
Yes, it's like yeah. So we were just so happy after watching the match. Like we are seeing such kind of game in the condition which is not good for us because in Kolkata people are used to play in summer or in monsoon season without any shoes, but that condition was actually completely different when there is
the
snowfall.
climate
And
was also different.
yes, it was so difficult, but we were just amazed. Like, what happened? We are just seeing some. It was like we are seeing something we have never seen from long time.
Very nice to hear.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah.
We were
And
So,
if Mriganko have some
Kibu sir,
question,
yeah,
yes,
Kibu
you
sir, I
can
have a
finish
question
it.
to ask, like regarding the recent Euro Cup. So, as you have seen, like the current Spanish coach of like Spanish national team, like Luis Enrique, he didn't keep some experienced players like Sergio Ramos, Danny Carvajal, and some other players like Marco Asensio as well, like in the team. But the team still performed quite well. But
Mm-hmm.
in the match against Italy, although like despite performing well, even despite keeping the positions with the ball, we couldn't make up to the tiebreaker, and somehow we fell down. So, what do you think? Like, what went wrong in that scenario?
I think that we play better than Italy. No, Italy it was a very tight
Yes,
game.
yes,
We have good chances. Uh, I think Carvajal was had an injury. Sergio Ramos, even he was not in the in the tournament, but also he's not training now normally with the team, so he's
yes,
recovering.
yes,
We have
yes.
some players with experience. No, because Jordi Alba was there, Sergi Busquets was there, Cesar Azpilicueta was there, captain of Chelsea. So we had a young team, but also players with big experience. Uh, so it was a mixture between experienced player and young players that I think it was important.
Okay, okay. And Kibu sir, just before going further, just we want to convey you one message that is like siempre estarás en nuestro corazón por tu contribución a nuestro querido club.
Thank you very much. Muchas gracias. Thank you very much.
Very nice.
Also very
You
nice.
have perfect Spanish accent.
Yes. Also,
Yes, he is actually very much interested in going Spain and learning all those things, as I told you.
no, thank you very much to you for invite us this celebration anniversary, your anniversary. Very great to all Mohun Bagan supporters, to all people from Kolkata. We will wish you the best season, the best of luck in all competitions that you play.
Sir,
And
once again, thanks for the interview for our magazine.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Orithro contact with the madam and you give it the interview for the magazine. It will means a lot to us.
Yes,
Thank you.
because this magazine actually we plan to finish within 1 month before the 29th July. As you know, 29th July is like very important for us. So it's like 1 month before we planned, like we have to do the magazine, and it was first time. And first thing in our mind came that because I-League winning is going to be an important part in the magazine. So we just thought, okay, Kivu sir and ma'am is there, they should write something for our magazine, and we just tried, and we are so grateful to you that you gave your time and talk to. It is really like our magazine becomes so amazing after you guys gave the interview.
Thank you very
Your
much.
thoughts are important for us.
And like so many new things we actually learned from you today about your thinking. Like we can think in different ways, one thing, right? Especially the young players, like how we can give them opportunity and all those things. It's really a great thing to hear from you. I hope, like all the supporters, management will also listen this because they need to listen it more than us, because we are just supporters, we can just support, but they are doing actually everything, we hope. So
Thank you very
thank
much.
you.
Very great.
Yes,
Yeah,
thank you. Hope
yeah.
to see you again in near future in Kolkata in Mohun Bagan training ground. That's
Enjoy.
our
Yeah,
really big wish, that we could see you again and we can shout Kibu Vikuna sir once more.
Hopefully, yeah.
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Best regards from
Thank you so
Poland.
much
Thank
for
you
the
so much.
invitation.
And sir, before going, we just want to hear one thing from you and ma'am. Joy Mohun Bagan.
Joy Mohun
Joy
Bagan.
Mohun Bagan.
Have a wonderful
Joy
day.
Mohun Bagan.
Bye bye. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Bye bye.
Just one last thing, like, gracias por unirte a nosotros hoy.
Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Gracias to you both.
Thank you, sir. Bye bye.
Sí.
¿Dónde?